Queen legend Brian May's investigation into the causes of bovine TB aired on BBC Two tonight, August 23, and viewers claimed to be in tears. The music icon undertook a years-long investigation into the issue in an attempt to prove badgers were not responsible for spreading the disease and therefore should not be culled. At one point in the film he visited a farm in Devon run by Malcolm Huxtables where the cows were being skin tested to see if they were reactive, and he admitted in voiceover it had a profound effect on him. Reactive cows have to be slaughtered, and upon hearing the news one of his cows hadn't passed muster, Malcolm was in tears. Viewers were also affected by what they were seeing and took to X to share their feelings. @Donhim cried, "A hard and heartbreaking watch, but thank you #Brian May for this. #badgers #save me. That crying farmer finished me. Broken." @Bert Conlon one pointed out, "All the science in today's world and they still can't see that the skin test doesn't work for TB #Brian May #farming #badger cull." @Florista Queen observed, "Great prog about #badgers. Brian May scientists found that possible infection came from bulls, brought in as tested safe, with a skin test that isn't efficient. Also, the slurry from cows, tested wrongly as safe, was spread over fields where cows grazed. The #cull is not the answer." @Shamway queried, "The big question is, if Brian May and his team of scientists can aid farmers this way, why can't DEFRA and government scientists? #bovine TB. Meanwhile @else_White Queen chimed in, #Brian May #BBC2 #badgers such respect for this man." Brian was visibly affected as Malcolm cried when he learned of his cow's fate and asked if he could touch her, moving in to stroke the animal. He described the skin test as a recurring, potentially catastrophic event for dairy farmers. At the moment, the farmer is stuck with this horrendous regime every few months. His herd, his cattle, all together have to go through this little gate and be tested and have needles stuck in them. There's a feeling of tension in the farmers, which they pick up, Brian said. Malcolm tearfully lamented, "She is such a wonderful cow that I can lead her anywhere. Shusha's been shown. Shusha's won prizes. Cows are part of our family. When you load up your best animals to go to slaughter in the prime of their life, how long are we expected to do this?" Following this, Brian confessed, "My overriding feeling is farmers deserve better.